us off with the kickoff. And we go through the starting lineup for Molynes. In goal, Harrison will be in goal. Regina Frankson, the player to watch. Daniel Hardy, Rashawn Livingston. And if Flemings is also there for them. Dewar, Jeremy Nelson, Daniel Hardy, Wilson and Samuels, along with Jason Wright, the prolific player. And they will be playing in a 4-4-2 formation. Jason Wright and Livingston up top. They're the players expected to bang in the goals for them. But Frankson at right back, he has gotten on the score sheet this season, but more so today, we'll be looking to keep this team at bay. We take a look at the starting lineup for Dunbeholden. Last time out, as we say, Nelson, he came off the bench. Hyatt is in goal for them. Burton Watkins gets back a start in. Was on the bench while Hodges was on the field. Hodges in there as well. Powell, Segree, McCarthy, Merrick, Allen, Thomas and Nicholas Nelson, who is the player we're watching closely here today, because when he got off the bench the last time, he created havoc for Limehall. 4-3-3 is the formation they're playing. McCarthy, always critical in a system like this, because he decides to shield the back four and is really good at doing that, one of the best in the business. I have Leger in the house here with me as well, and Leger will be looking at what he's expecting from these two teams from attack. Full match highlights. Carvel Banton, the man in charge, and a goal, a fixture with a lot of goals. Over the top early, Jeremy Nelson with the opportunity. His brother just showed him here how to score goals. 8 on the season at this point for Nelson. What a finish that was. Came wide to collect, then the 1-2 play with Marlon Allen, and a beautiful finish into the far corner beyond Peter Harrison, who could do nothing about this. And after 20 minutes, Dunbeholden were a goal up. In the first fixture this season, they did defeat Molynes by 2-1, with 2 of them from Nelson himself. In fact, all 3 goals from Nelson, the Nelson brothers. Jeremy, on that occasion, the only goal. A strike on target from Wilson, which was parried by Damien Hyatt. And then this moment, this is how they'll get back into it. Look at the strength from Jason Wright. A shot which was parried by Hyatt, not good enough though. And Dane Samuels on hand found himself in a very advanced position, the centre-back, to gain the equaliser for Molynes. Right back in it. And that came after just 26 minutes. Good resilience shown by the team in blue. 2 minutes later, they would take the lead. They would have their second. Tyreek Wilson coming into the midfield in this game and providing for his main striker and captain, Jason Wright. Slotting away, just opened his body so well. Jason Wright saw where the defender was, had Damien Hyatt committed and placed it beyond him to his left hand side. Wright, his 8th of the season, and Molynes with the 2-1 advantage. Marlon Allen drove forward. Solid strike, but it was always going over the top. Lots of power behind it. And in this moment for Wright, a real opportunity. The ball just wouldn't settle for him though. Staying a bit too high, wouldn't come down in time. Rushed the shot and skewed it off the outside of the right boot. They would go into the half at 2-1, but it wouldn't remain. Nelson stinging the palms of Peter Harrison, who would push over. And then this moment from the near post, Nelson so involved in everything good for Dunbeholden. And then this moment, Marlon Allen, his first goal in a Dunbeholden shirt. Scrappy defending from Molynes. Dean Samuels not recovering quick enough, and Allen slotting away for 2-2. What a talk it must have been from Lenny Hyde. He could not have imagined a start to the second half like this. 3 goals in the space of 11 minutes. This will be the second. A penalty awarded because of the foul on Shaquem Powell, and Nelson slotting into the far triangle easily beyond Peter Harrison. A brace for Nelson at this point. A 3-2 lead for Dunbeholden, and they weren't finished. Then Nelson bundled over from Dean Samuels. That was very clumsy from the Molynes number 4. And Nelson would make no mistake, went to the same side that he beat Harrison a couple minutes before. A hat-trick for Nelson, his first of the season. And 4 goals for Dunbeholden. Nelson could have had more. Probably should have taken the strike earlier, delayed it, and instead it was deflected out for a corner. He would be taken off. Nicholas Nelson picked up a knock as the game went on. And Molynes desperate to get back into it. Playing provider was Jason Wright, but unfortunately for him, his teammate didn't have the same level of quality inside the box. 4-2 it would finish. "12 shots, 6 on target for Dunbeholden. Half of the attempts on target as well for Molynes. They had 8 shots in total. Some 25 fouls between the two, 3 yellow cards shown by Carvel Banton, and he was pretty lenient, it must be said. A few more could have probably been shown as well. It was a busy day between the sticks for the keepers. 2 saves each, 9 corners between the two, and look at that possession stat for Dunbeholden. 63% possession for the team in white and red. They leave with a big 3 points. They're back in the playoff spots. They defeat Molynes by 4-2. Liже Williams has our man of the match. Can you guess who it is?
Yeah, Chris, it could be no one else but Nicholas Nelson, a hat-trick here today. You like to score in clumps, and you scored a wonderful hat-trick today, but I know that first goal was your favorite.
We've been working on that season, that set piece we do at the first goal, and it came out today.
Yeah, it's not your first curl finish of the season, but you know, after you got the 3 goals, you ended up limping off of the field. You have to assure your fans that it's not a serious injury.
Well, I felt like a niggling, but you can't take it serious, and I mean, so I have to come off and give our next player a chance to show what they have out there.
And you know, you're into double digits now in terms of goals for the season. You're right there for the Golden Boot. Is that one of your aspirations for the season?
Yes, my aim is like get 20 goals or more in this season, and I'm working on it. The season is long. We have like 6 games. Yeah.
And you certainly have the quality to do it as well, and I'm sure you have a lot of aspirations for Dunbeholden generally as well to get the team back into the finals and more.
Yes, we have to just keep working hard and focus game after the game and try to beat in the top 6. I mean, and because if we can check the table, it's well close. Because Montego be on 26, Waters on 27, and we're on 27, so can't take any, the game for granted, so we have to score a more goal we can do.
And you're up to 30 now, you're in the driver's seat, and best of luck for the rest of the season and continue scoring those goals as I know you love to.
Yes, thanks.
Excellent performance there.